Alright, and here we are. We trace the cords back over here. But look, one seems to split off from the main router. Okay? So let's see where this little lone cord goes. Goes under a carpet or a rug. Which, by the way, this is just like the rug my great-grandma Hazel used to have at her house. If you're from my family, you should remember these. That's why I bought it. Good memories. And anyway, this cord comes to Vermin's water dish. It provides her water dish with high-quality internet, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Buy an internet-capable water dish for your dog today. Only available at Hy-Vee. Okay, anyway, now it comes over here. And it comes over here. Then it comes to Vermin's bed. Buy your dog a doggy bed that's capable of surfing the internet, so she can surf internet in comfort. No, just kidding, it goes to dog food. No, not really. Well, first off, we'll start out here. I gotta leave you all in suspense. This is the big one here. We just bought this. This goes down here to a battery backup. Nice little battery backup right here. Gives a lot of information. Most of I don't have any freaking idea. You know. But anyway, this is Global Aviation's newest addition. 2 power cords. Alright, well 3. And it comes up here to a mouse. And a keyboard. And a monitor, oh my. But these power cords go all the way up to some very high fans. Okay, and what do we have here? Alright guys. This is the main server for Global Aviation. Right here. And we have one connected, but I had 2 static IPs on here, but I had problems porting them to it. But anyway, here we go. This is a 64-bit edition rack server. If you look on here, Windows Server Enterprise 2003, 1 through 8 CPU. It's licensed for that. And a Dell PowerEdge 1850. You can put a third monitor or second monitor on here. These 2 things are hot swap racks. All right. That basically means here, while it's running, I can take a hard drive out. Do you know why I can do that? Look, it's running. I just yanked out the hard drive. Oh, I'm so evil. There's a hard drive bay. Because the way I have this, number 1, redundancy, 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 whenever you are working with a server. Okay? Now, we're good to go on there. But these are RAID 1. Okay? Even though it's a floppy drive. RAID 1. They both write to each other. That way if one goes out, like this, oh, it just went out. Hard drive failure. That one still has everything on it. Swap out the hard drive because we do... Oh, hold on. We do, over here, have a 75 gig. Now, both of these are 32 or 35 gigs, but I got a 75 gig. Now, if I use it for RAID 3, it will only use 35, but it's better to have a backup drive ready just in case. And plus, I have a 40 gig partition on this one that I will map out onto that one, and it will automatically back up, so we'll have 2 backups all the time. Anyway, let's get it started. We're going to go ahead and shut this off. As you can tell, this is Windows Server 2003 RC2 Enterprise 64-bit edition. And brand new keyboard I just bought. And I'm logging in now. Okay, and as you can tell, right now, live, we are running on this one TeamSpeak 2, Ono Defrag, Sakuna Systems. Log me in. We are running Komodo Firewall because Cygate does not work on 64-bit. Magic ISO, indexing, Semantic Antivirus. We're running SQL Server, Airport Base Station. Here's the GFS time capsule that's connected to the main one. Also free RAM. We've got 27.48 free, as well as the TeamSpeak 3 server live right now. Okay? And it's also running the here. I tell you what we'll do. It's hidden. Yes. But we're going to force it to pop right back up. Because I've reinstalled TeamSpeak 2 and TeamSpeak 3 as a service as well as FS Host. And right here we're running FS Host 24/7 Microsoft Flight Simulator server. Okay, and here you can actually see it down here. So now this contains, as well as TeamSpeak 2, all of the logs since I believe it's June of 2005. Okay, so if you flew on our servers in 2005 and you started a hop, which we still utilize the same hops that the first CEO and founder, Garrett Brittle, instituted. They're called Joyzy hops. Hop list. Jersey hops. Right here, Garrett. Your Jersey hops. All these, spent a lot of time working on these, so I figured I'd keep them. But if you started one in 2005, you can still go in and utilize it right now. And look how much speedier this is. Hey, we'll start up Internet Explorer. Okay? Woo! It's already up. The other one took a long time. Now, here's the features of this server here. Okay? We have Microsoft Windows Server 2003 RC2 or R2 Enterprise 64-bit Service Pack 2. Registered Jonathan Thomas Hensley Global Aviation Incorporated. This has an Intel Xeon CPU, 2 of them. One is 3.4 gigahertz and the other is 3.39. This is a business class corporate server or processor. Also has 4 gigs of RAM. Actually, it has 6. However, I am doing data redundancy with the other 2 to improve services. I mean, this puppy came with, this is a rack server. For all intents and purposes. Okay? This is an actual rack server. Look at that. Okay? So it came with all the bells and whistles. So I installed all the bells and all the whistles. Here. So, 2 electric power supplies in case one of them fails. 2 Ethernet ports, which I don't want to use because I have to use port forwarding and they get confused, but I'm very excited to have this server right here. RAID 0, we constantly got a backup. And then we also have it networked to the 1.5 terabyte, has 40 gigs of a backup because it has a 40 gig hard drive on it. Out of that 1.5, there's a 40 gig partition, and then also over here, for those 2 RAID disks, in case there is a catastrophic failure, we have another 40 gig partition. So therefore, all the backup is done twice. And that is the Global Aviation Server Systems. Thank you.